We have to start day 20 with a little bit of sad news. Our first calf was born yesterday, and unfortunately it was stillborn. I haven't had anything like that happen in years here, so it was a little bit of a shock. Thankfully, and she's over here, Mama is fine. So I don't know what happened. It was clear that the calf was just never alive. So she's kind of over here by herself. She's still a little bit upset, but physically everything seems to be okay. These cows are all happy. They should be following suit pretty quick and calving within the week. You can see there's still a whole lot of grass in this pasture, so I thought this was going to be 2 or 3 days worth. Looks more like 5 or 6 days. So I hate to start out on that sad note, but she'll be okay and she'll get to rest up this spring and not worry about a calf, and next year she'll have better luck. What I want to do today is make sure he knows I appreciate him letting me use this pasture. So I'm going to go over and surprise him by plowing up his little garden. He's in a walker and really not able to do stuff like that anymore, so I think he'd really appreciate it. You can tell she's about to drop. That is a big cow. So I'm going to go get the tractor running, and we'll head over there and do a little bit of plowing. Maybe it'll go better than our last time plowing. Well, it seems to be running great, but if you remember last time, it was only missing under load. So until we get over there and get plowing, I won't trust it 100%. So before we go over there, I did want to say a few words about how I adjust a plow like this. This is an old Ferguson 2-bottom plow. It's on a 4/8N. There are 2 basic adjustments. This you adjust to make sure that the soil is flipping over all the way as you plow. So often you're going to want to lower this side so that it flips it completely if it's not doing that. The only other adjustment is the top link, which is going to control this. What I'm looking for when I set this down on a flat surface like this driveway, I want this back one to be completely flat on the ground. I don't care anything about where this front one is. It's this back one that matters. If that's all the way flat on the ground and the soil is turning over properly, you've got your plow adjusted. So let's go over there and see what we can find. So I'm going to touch base with him and see where he wants me to plow. But probably that little spot there, and if we can fit over there too. Okay, we're going to do this little piece over here. That'll be a good challenge because it's a pretty confined area. You have to figure out which way you're going to throw it. I can't circle around, so I have to back up into the row again. It'll be fun. So you see how I'm doing this? You got to back up and then drop that wheel into the furrow right as you get to the end. You see that's not real straight. It's so much harder to keep things straight when you're doing it like this, where you're not actually doing straight runs but backing up and trying to get into a furrow. And we'll get it plowed. It might not be pretty, but we'll get it done. right, turned out pretty well. Again, it's a challenge in a confined area like this, like 3 of the sides are closed off. I gotta have room to get out here. A little bit of a challenge to do that, but it seemed like it turned over really well. No trouble with the tractor. You can tell by the tires, it was a little muddier than my garden was, but not too muddy. So it was still fine for plowing. So I'm gonna get that plow home and clean it up and probably put it away for the year. So thanks for watching day 20. Tomorrow's day 21. Closing in on 30. We'll see you soon.